begin to drop, and it begins to get real chilly right now during the fall. You know what time it is. Cuffing season. Yes, the time of the year when people want to stay indoors, not necessarily be outside playing. But as the weather begins to drop and people begin to play, there's other people that really want to be with one significant other. Someone to snuzzy up with a nice sweater. Someone to be really warm and connected with. And if you don't believe me, ask some of our listeners.
I enjoy it. Less work to do.
It sounds like more work though.
I
being in a
consider
relationship.
it less work because I have that one person I enjoy spending time with, and I can just have a consistent, reliable relationship with them. So.
I feel like, you know, people talk a lot about like summer love, but I feel like winter is like definitely a very like, I don't know, it's less about just like running around and like more about just like focusing on, I don't know, spending time with people that are closer to you, I'd say. And it takes a little bit more effort maybe to get with them, just to like hang out.
People's standards, they tend to overshoot, so they'll think their standards are their standards during the summer, but in the winter they go down, their standards don't, so it's harder for them to find a match.
Cuffing season. Yeah, C-U-F-F-I-N-G.
I have no idea what that is.
So if I said, like the season with, you know, it being colder outside and people starting to get together around this time, opposed to it being spring and summer.
Okay.
Yeah, does that kind of ring a bell of what people talk about when they mean like cuffing season?
You mean people getting close?
Yeah, exactly.
Like as in their cuffs being next to each other?
Metaphorically cuffing, but like they're just like they're
Arm in
together.
arm?
Yeah, well they get into a relationship.
Yeah, arm in arm. Yeah.
Arm in arm, but like it's also like an emotional thing. Like people get into relationships around this time.
I've never heard this term.
You never heard it? Well, what do you think? What do you think about it? The idea of cuffing season during like cuffing.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to know what it means now.
Okay, well, so cuffing season is when people essentially get into relationships around the winter.
Oh,
and
okay,
colder times.
yeah.
That's normal.
That's normal. Okay, are you filming?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
Are you, so what does that mean to you? What is your opinion on that?
Well, I think that's, I don't know, that's completely normal. It makes sense for people when it starts to get colder, you know, you want to have somebody to warm up to, right? Warm up with.
Cuffing season is a good season because that's when everybody gets together, you know, and do the freaky
They make.
It's because in the summertime, nobody don't want no boyfriend or no girlfriend to be holding them down. They want to have fun and party.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Wintertime is the best time.
they do them in the summertime, and in the wintertime, that's when they got a boyfriend.
So are you cuffed? I see you got.
Oh, yes.
Can't you tell? Yeah. Because it's cuffing season. She's been cuffed. She's been cuffed. So are you cuffed for cuffing season? Are you cuffed for cuffing season? No, not just yet. I'm looking for somebody to cuff me.
Oh, she cuffing.
I'm looking.
Fair enough. So my first tip for ensuring your best cuffing season quality experience is to check your social media. Are you getting a lot of Facebook messages? Are you getting a lot of likes that are coming from someone who's not in your friend circle? Are you getting a lot of retweets on Twitter from someone that you hardly ever talk to? Are you getting a lot of favorites or likes on Instagram? Social media may be the biggest clue to finding out if you're going to get cuffed this season. I mean, think about it. Why would they be sending you all those likes? I mean, not everything you say is likable. Or even that picture you took, that selfie that you took that you didn't think no one was interested in, why would they show that special amount of care? So as you can see right here, I'm going to give you a demonstration of, how to make your interest known during cuffing season. So I'm on Instagram right now. I'm looking at someone, that is a demo, I guess, of someone I'm interested in for a cuffing season per se. So the best way I would do it is that I would, do something bold. So like I'm just going to like all their pictures, and a lot of their pictures just to show, my interest and see if it stands out. So, as you can see, I'm just liking like almost, a few couple pictures and I'm going to go on Facebook and like a few statuses and, just friendly little gestures like that. Now, this is my advice. If you don't get a response, if you don't see yourself getting a reciprocal of likes as well within 2 weeks, then at that point, you might want to stop. I guess it's, they probably have already found a cuffing mate, or they're probably not interested. Or better or worse, they're probably not interested at you at all. So your best bet would probably be to just, move on. Hopefully not to someone in their friend circle, because that would be a very bad idea as well. So that's just one step and, trying to ensure, cuffing season. And if you're on the receiving end of this, if you're noticing that you're getting a lot of likes as well, then, respond back, like some things as well, start an IM chat. However, if you're not interested, do not lead someone on. The weather's too cold, Times are getting really harsh, and you just don't want to leave someone on the cold, literally. So the second advice that I want to give you guys on making sure that your cuffing season is the best is that once you find that person you're interested in, and you guys have both found mutual grounds, this will be likely within 2 weeks. Now it's time to seal the deal. Make the call. Send a text message. By now you should have received the number. It's very important in this step in the game to not mess up. You want to make sure that you don't say anything that will piss them off. Or better yet, you don't want to say anything at all that may come off a little too clingy. Good examples of this is times when you're on the phone. Some advice is like this. You don't want to find yourself in situations where you're on the phone and you're texting anything along the lines of come over, or what are you doing, or come to my place right now. Instead, your best advice is to just simply ask how their day is. You know, figure out what is their interest and just basically set up a date at an outside place. There's plenty of restaurants around University City to go to. Chipotle is not one of them. Try a nice indoor facility, somewhere you can sit down and really get to have a one-on-one with them. Fast food means fast things, and that can be a turnoff. So simply make sure that you make a good phone call impression. Start along the lines of, hi, how are you doing? Would you like to go out somewhere? Somewhere that is not your bedroom. That's a little bit too far, and that's jumping the gun early. So once you've established a dating spot that's not Chipotle or McDonald's or anything, you know, fast, you want to now go into your research. Do your research. You know, go on LinkedIn. See if they have a LinkedIn page. You know, check out, you know, some information about them to get a feel for if you guys are in the same interests. You know, it'll be a great chance to get to know, you know, maybe one of your friends have already kind of been familiar with them. It's also a great opportunity to, you know, figure out if they're going to be honest when you go on a date. Some people exaggerate. Some people, you know, overhype, you know, the type of things they do. So it's a great way to come in with some prior knowledge, you know, check out their Facebook. I'm not saying Facebook stalk, but, you know, check it out a little bit. Help you, you know, get a sense of feel of knowing what they're about, you know, whether it's going on timelines and just reading up on different things. You know, you want to have that level of knowledge of what you're getting yourself into, you know, when you're on the social web. You know, when you're having that date and you're sitting down having a one-on-one with them, you're going to really want to understand where they're coming from and how authentic they actually are. So my fourth suggestion for how you can ensure the best cuffing experience is that after, you know, your date, if it's not good, if the date was not good, if you found yourself basically in outer space mentally, or if you find yourself tweeting the whole time or just texting your friends and you was not interested at all, then, you know, there's other alternatives and other solutions to fixing that problem. You know, cuffing season is not always has to be with someone. It can just be with that cozy pillow that you have right beside you. You know, cuffing season does not always have to be, you know, you and someone else. You know, it could just be you and your pillow. You know, so I don't want to make anyone feel that they have to be with someone. You know, you could just be with you, yourself, and I. Your sheets and yourself, and, you know, your pillows, and just reflect on your life and just reflect on different things and just hope for a better day. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be, I guess, this hunting grounds of, you know, the Hunger Games of finding someone. You know, you could have experienced a bad date and it just didn't work out, and so, you know, just make sure that you go to a store like IKEA or, you know, Bath, Body and Beyond and buy a nice, you know, wonderful bath soap and cuddle up and snuggle and, you know, listen to some good music, preferably Adele, and just think about, you know, yourself and enjoy those times, because cuffing season isn't for everyone. Some people have a ring. Well, I don't have a ring. This is just the ring I bought online, but you get the point. It's not always have to be, you know, being with someone. So as I stand right next to this old-fashioned cuffing couple right here, Casablanca, an old 40s classic film, I think about, you know, those who don't do cuffing season. You know, the ones who want to be cuffed multiple times. And if you're one of those people, I guess my suggestion to you this season is to advance it. Mix up a little bit. You don't want to talk to someone on campus. There's plenty of dating apps around. This right here is Kik, which is a pretty fun app. Very safe. It's mobile to mobile, and it's also a way to not give out your phone number, but still be able to be connected. And it's a way to, meet new people and, find someone interesting if you're not into cuffing season yourself. So, like, dating apps are always great. There's always a plethora of different things to do. Go to clubs, go to parties. If you're still, interested in going out in this very cold weather, there's so many different options you can take. So, keep yourself open. If cuffing season is not for you, if you just can't find yourself to commit to one person during this holiday season, then there's dating apps and bars if you're over 21 or 21 and up. And there's also, the old-fashioned call an ex. I hope that my advice helps you with cuffing season this fall. I really hope that you can be able to really find that special someone. And if you don't, there's always that pillow next to you. Until then, my name's Ernest Owens, host of the Ernest Experience. Have a great fall and enjoy your cuffing.